So feelings is able to corporatize wars, and it's a very exploit that humanity has. That if we believe there's freedom fighters, we'll send you resources. Now, if the resources are like for civilians to maintain, that's one thing. But if they get hip to the fact that anywhere that there's a controlled backburn, they want to have a controlled backburn in their backwards country. You know what I mean? And they know that we'll send money, munitions, and men over there to support freedom fighters. Then McDonald's and Walt Disney can just, they'll be like, we're in the wrong industry. We're in the wrong business. And be like, your business is fine. What are you talking about? Walt Disney, come on, look, it's Disney. Come on, yay. Fucking big money, like, this is a little bit faster money. Excuse me, these things tickle. Sometimes they tickle. It's just a little bit more of an exploit. If you have to expect that man doesn't even appreciate the temptation, and if you don't exploit your own advantage, then you're scary. Then you might be scary. I didn't come up with that stuff. I didn't understand it at first. I'm saying things that I didn't come up with as I start to understand it, which is a little bit laggard. But that's the effect that other perspectives have on me. So, and even our elections, right? You have to think, it takes a model from the archetypal energy of the Djed. And, feeling is associated with color. It's not the same thing. Color is like reverberating the feeling that you're balanced, that's balanced for your organelle, your type of organelle, how you perceive how you occupy. Like it's like a holistic thing. It's not just like, oh, you exist. Like you have to do all this, and that things, like, to exist in the capacity that you need to. So if they got the idea that we will send resources to that, then you won't have anything. People, every country needs to have their own shit. Even you were like, well, there's freedom fighters over there dying, and we have a lot. We're a successful nation. We have a lot. Like, who's telling you this, first of all, right? Second of all, the reason that you could say that we have a lot is because we're not hemorrhaging money into quagmires. Like, is this shit funny? Like, you're getting played, you're prolonging and proliferating situation by queuing up discussions where you only preface, or you will only talk to people under the preface that Putin is not afraid to throw a first punch. Isn't he not supposed to if he can? And if he's being pressed, don't you have to wonder what happens when you press somebody up against the corner, if you take away all the exits? Shit. It's distressing or troubling. It's troubling. You know what I mean? And I'm being trolled by retards, like yellow bus, retarded, autistic people just trolling me. They act like I'm really tied up in the bed and they got to break my legs or something, but I'm not tied up in no bed or anything. Like, I'm like walk around enjoying everything freely. That, so postulating that you can't breathe and that you're being restrictions and held back and everything, and it's like you'll never confront what's actually holding. You'll never confront this shit. How we deny ourselves. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's just people want to get comfortable. So they want to get comfortable until somebody's mad at them, until somebody's like upset, because it'd be like, you're so comfortable taking up space on the sidewalk, and you act like you like nobody can be as annoying to you as you are to them because you own the sidewalk, and it's for charity. And I used to do his job, and there's hella shady shit. I don't want to put it all on one person, because a little bit of the responsibility was on me then. You know what I mean? Because if I know, you know, it's like they can't hide. They can't hide shit. They're trying to. They could if it was blockchain, but then if it was blockchain, then they would come under the scrutiny of the SEC, and that's scary. You're supposed to be scared of the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. You know, I'm sure they have rules that they let certain fat cats break or bend and shit, but it's a little bit better than just handing over the money to some crackheads. So, like, I don't know what they do to legitimize why crackheads would wait on money and not crack and bring money. But they're all going to the club after, and bottle service and shit. And it's like, that's a strange combination. Like, you have, like, you know how much bottle service in a club costs, and yet you have to have this, and it doesn't match up with your rock and roll lifestyle. It doesn't match. I don't know how you afford it, rock and roll lifestyle. It's just like fucking. I wanted to see automation of emergency and charitable services, like all this kind of shit. It could be just automation. Fuck it. Why you need a bureaucrat tying everyone in red tape and fucking? Do you know why you should have this money? Like, you know who it's for? Is it yours? Is it your money? I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to delegate and shit. Like, you're just involving more people in something that's corruptible. You know what I mean? Nobody should have the fucking money. The whole thing about buying an NFT that's for charity is that you don't care about all the value running out. You want them to ruin the liquidity pool, because that's how you know that the charity got to the liquidity, because then the liquidity pool is ruined. You know what I mean? Ruined. You know what I mean? That's a good charity coin. Then, you know, it ruined, and it acts like remittance. So it's like XRP. You know what I mean? And if they want to fall under scrutiny of the Securities and Exchange Commission, you know what I mean? Then they're fucking crazy. Why would they want to give up their fucking comfortable lives? Why would they want to give it up for that? You know what I mean? Put it on the fucking onus on the SEC, on the Securities and Exchange Commission. You know, and the thing is, it's funny because they can't, what's it called? Compromise the technology. They can't, you know what I mean? Like, they can't fuck with it. You know what I mean? It's instantaneous. As soon as it goes through the remittance corridor, then clears the bank, you know what I mean? And no fucking administrative fucking vampirism or anything like that. And they can't fuck you. You know what I mean? Eventually, yeah, somebody can hack it, or maybe they can turn off the system or something like that. Oh, we turned it all off. Your money gone. Oh, fuck you. But they would be doing that, cutting off their nose to despite their face. You know, things are still not going to be perfect, but a small improvement. And then over that small improvement, I'm going ham already. I don't have to tell you how they're improving the blue check mark is going to make a difference. It's just that you can't get excited about it right now because you don't know how you're going to be involved in it. And the thing is, it's going to extend itself to everybody. It's going to be very easily extended You'll be able to buy things that have novelty value, like whimsy. You know, if you like whimsy, you know what I mean? If you know something, you know, that there's a value there, then it doesn't matter if everybody else doesn't want any of it. Like, oh, keep that away from me, rat poison. Okay, great. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, I was keeping it because I wanted to craft something anyway. I wanted to do this with that. It's a